Hey, welcome to Kids and Chef. We prepare great meals and discuss great topics. I'm Chef Christian. Today I have me with
Chef Bryn,
Chef Richard.
And today we have a special guest, Mr. Augustine from Charles Drew Charter School. So today our topic is about kids and technology. And our food today, we're going to be making pizza. So we are back and we're going to go ahead and start working on these pieces.
So like, which one do you want to use? You want to put cheese?
Yeah, we'll put cheese.
We gotta grab the cheese and spread some cheese.
Should I use my hand?
Use pen, please. They're all clean now. That's great, actually. You put more. Mind if we put some of this on?
Yeah.
a little more here.
Oh yeah.
You can go ahead and put some more cheese. I like cheese.
Yeah.
So we have chicken and turkey. Chicken with quail. You want to try that?
Yeah.
You can do half-half.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now
You do that one on this one.
if you like
You
cheese.
start at the bottom.
It's very cheesy.
Very.
So I say we put more cheese in. Maybe have a cheese competition going on.
So they already got their meat and stuff over there.
So you guys are doing straight cheese, right? Cheese pizza?
Oh yes sir.
Okay.
All right. Just good.
A little bit more on
A
the
little more.
sides.
So Chef's favorite person.
Actually, it's chicken and pineapple. Yeah, I just love the sweet taste of pineapple, which is one of my favorite foods.
Kind of spreads it out so you don't get
I
like
think we're ready.
Yeah.
one bite.
This is a magical story about a school, our school, and what happened when SmartCap IQ displays suddenly started showing up everywhere and everything began to change. All it takes is the wave of a hand and the learning begins. You see, it isn't just a smart display, it's also a digital whiteboard. And with multi-way inking, we all have a voice. Now, we teach each other. We share, explore, and connect at the touch of a finger. We're really working together. We can take our work with us and learn wherever we are. Life for teachers is better too. Everything is easier now. Bringing up a previous lesson, sharing notes, helping students stay on course. And because it's so easy to use SmartCap IQ, and it works so well with smart software, we spend more time learning. What does it all mean in the end? We're more engaged, and we're learning more than we ever did before. Is it magic? Not exactly. This is just what real learning looks like when it comes alive.
Welcome back, and now we're going to have a discussion about technology. So, Mr. Augustine, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I work at Charles R. Drew Charter School. I work out by Eastlake Golf Club. been working with technology for a while, actually over 20 years. But over there, my team and I are responsible for everything from the networking, the internet, the Wi-Fi, all the way down to the PCs and the laptops that the students uses. Even the technology within the room, the smart boards, the audio visual, etc.
How do students use technology like their phones at school?
Well, they use it for their learning management system. They use that so they can connect to their teachers, their coursework, their homework, more importantly. It's also used by their parents to communicate to their parents how the kids are doing or how their kids are doing. And also give a forum so the teachers, pathway so the teachers can actually communicate with their parents as well. So it's one of those tools, like everything else. You have your pen, your paper, and your cell phone.
What type of technology does it take to make something like an Echo Dot?
Mainly Wi-Fi and the ability to listen, which is sound. So Echo Dot will activate once it hears its name, and the only way it will turn on, so to speak. But when you ask it a question, say for instance, you say play the latest Migos song or whatever. I think that's what the kids are listening to now. It would actually go to the internet, retrieve that, and play it. But if it's not connected to the internet, it won't play. It just say unable to fulfill the request. So it needs a connection, constant connection for it to do anything. Although it's like a little dot, it's really connected to a bigger thing.
So besides like a phone, smart board, and like computer, like what other like technological devices do children use in like classrooms and different schools and stuff?
In our school, everyone has a laptop and they're required to use it so that they can communicate. One of the things that we do at our school is that the students, while they're doing their homework, classwork, whatever, they collaborate. So much like we're on right now, we have small groups and they're able to use their laptop to engage ideas and actually be able to take that same laptop and pitch that information to the smart board. So they'll be able to display up on the screen where the whole class can partake and the teacher can comment, which is one of the really cool things about technology, because with that, you can bring a lot more diversity as far as different thoughts and ideas with the technology being the medium or the vehicle for doing so.
Now, personally, listening to music helps me like get my work done and stuff like.
Me too.
Do you think like all children are able to multitask like that, or do you think
Yeah, well, I do believe so. I did. My kids actually do. They have their laptop, they have music going, and somehow they're very productive. But what's important for every student, you being student as well, you just have to identify what's the best way that you learn. Some people are visual, some are auditory, some write. For me, it's like more auditory. I will retain what I hear, not necessarily read it. I music because I hear it all the time. But even when I'm engaging or trying to read a book or trying to do something, I tend to.
Oh, some of the pieces written. Let's not sit here and let them go to waste. Let's go ahead and dig in.
Question for you.
Sure.
So how do ladies do a lot of stuff in the technology field?
Yeah, they do. Although the numbers are not it's underrepresented. There's not too many women in technology right now. But we see a lot more young ladies being more into STEM, as a result more into sciences and more interested in computer technology. So we anticipate more women being more participatory in the market, maybe in the next 5, 10, 15 years. Yeah. Great question.
Thank you.
Oh, I have a question for you. What type of education does it take to get into like the work you do in technology?
Mostly sciences, math, math, science would be basically the motivating core that you would take as a young person getting into the field. I struggle with that answer because for me, when I attended college, I was big into science. I was big into like earth sciences, biology, but I was just fascinated with the way computers work. And I like solving problems. And so when I went into college, I was like, I like science, I like computers, because computers gave me a way to solve problems. It was an opportunity to help others, which allowed me to do the second thing that I like, interfacing with people. So I use computers to meet more people while satisfying my desire to solve problems. And so when people have problems with computer, I'm the computer guy to help fix it. As my years progressed, or my career progressed, I was able to impact more and more people. So I first started off as a desktop technician, then I became the server guy, and then I became a manager, and then I became a director. All that changes, I get to impact more people because of what I do, or decision, or the action that I take. So it's satisfying my ability to meet as many people as I want to, but I use computer to do that. And
Now,
along the way, solving
okay.
problems. I'm sorry.
Now, how much should people worry about the different types of technology nowadays? Because, you know, we be hearing about different technological difficulties and data breaches all over the news every day.
Yeah, that's very, with the advent of technology, there's so many ways one can get to you as an individual, or to the things that you hold dear: pictures, money, information. All of it is information. I think, Mike, as you realize, most of the phones nowadays went from 4 to 8 digit, because 4 is easier to crack, so now they made 8. So you have to use alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means you have to use combination letter or numbers as your password. That's very big concern, because a lot of these companies, the big companies, are using your information, and people are trying to get at it. So people like insecurity, people who are very aware of what we should do to secure our data and the data that they have of us, is in high demand, very high demand. I think I answered your question. I just want to make sure I did.
Yeah, you did.
So what is coding?
Oh, there you go. Coding is a way to make computers do what you want it to do. So coding is just a language, and there are many different kinds. C++, if you're using PC or programming, you can use website design, which is HTML. All of those are different versions of language that you would use to code a computer to make it do a particular thing or action, which is, again, is one of the things that we see a lot of in the STEAM arena. So a lot of our students at Charles Drew are doing coding classes as a result. Even my daughter personally, she's very big into technology. I don't know where she got it from, but she's very big into technology, so she's very excited about doing some of the coding classes, because all these years she's been using the technology via the phone or the gaming console, and she's like, well, how does that work? And coding gives her the opportunity to see how that works and the effort that you have to put in so that you can get an action on the screen as a result. Great question.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for answering all our questions, and thank you for giving us some more information about technology. We're happy to have you here.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. And we hope you enjoyed the piece with us.
Yeah, I did.